job, Savannah. Thank you, Stephanie. So you just want to open it with Kami. You should have that downloaded as an extension. Up here on the puzzle pieces is where you would see if it's there or not. You can always add it if you don't have it. Thank you, Veronica. Okay, so what we're going to do today is just kind of some experimenting with probability. And so ultimately you're creating a frequency table during a couple experiments here. So the first thing you're going to do is choose 2 events. And so event A is going to be flipping the coin and having it land on either heads or tails. So you need to pick one. It's your choice if you want to have it be heads or tails. You guys have coins. Let me sanitize them. So if you're at home, you're going to have to find a coin for this first part. And you're going to pick either heads or tails. What is it that you want to happen? Do you want your coin to land on heads or do you want it to land on tails? And then part 2 for the first event is to calculate the theoretical probability, which is, I gave you guys, it's 1/2, because the way we figured that out, we learned yesterday, is the number of favorable outcomes. So only one side has heads and one side has tails. Whichever it is that you pick, the probability is 1/2 that it would land on heads or tails. And then you're going to generate your data by performing 50 trials and record the outcomes in the table below. So on here, there is a shape tool, that's a line tool if you want to use that to do like tally marks. And so my first event here is flipping a coin, event A, and I'm just going to keep doing this and recording it. So I just got heads. So I didn't pick I didn't pick one of these yet, so I need to pick one. You can use the circle tool to pick one. You know, do you want to do heads? Do you want to do tails? Pick one. I'm going to pick heads. And so event A is that my coin lands on heads. But I'm going to redo that because that was a very biased trial if I didn't know what I was picking first. So I got tails. So that's a failure. I did not get heads. I got tails again. And I'm trying to make tally marks with a elliptical tool. It's not worked too well. So I have 2 failures. I have 3 failures. So this is what you guys are going to be doing. Another failure. I have a very biased coin. I keep getting tails. Oh, finally I got heads. Okay, so you're going to keep doing this until you have a total of 50 trials. And you're recording your outcomes here. So that's event A. Everyone's using a coin to do that. Once you have all your data, then you would calculate the experimental probability of event A, flipping the coin. So now it's not going to be 1/2 probably. It's going to be based off of your data here. So how many successes over how many trials? The denominator is going to be 50 because there's 50 trials, but the numerator is how many times you actually get what you're trying to get. Probability of event B, you get to choose something. It's your choice, okay? Anything you want to choose. If you have some like dice or cards or 2 things that are like same color, you can create something like maybe what's the probability of the event I roll an even number on a single die, or that I have 4 different colored highlighters and I mix them up and I don't pay attention and I pick one. What's the probability I'm going to get green? or orange, okay? Something that you can figure out the theoretical probability of. You could be creative with this, okay? So that one's up to you. The first one's just a coin, but after that, then this one you get to choose. And